strap on.
What's up guys, I'm Arunxr. I'm going to be teaching you some tips and tricks on how to get out of shitty fucking Elo. So, after 2 years of grinding from bronze all the way to diamond 3, I figured out many reasons why it took so fucking long. So, I created 9 main points and a few extras on what you can do that will help you fucking kick ass. So, step 1, always go into ranked with a clear mind. The reason for this is that if you lost your last game, which you probably did, and that's why you're here, is so you don't carry on the hate from the last game, because if you do, you'll probably put your whole your fucking bitch faggot caught. I fucking fucked up. Okay, what I meant to say was that you don't want to put your whole team on tilt, because nobody wants that. It just causes a lot more trouble. Now, the second step would be to master a few champions in every role. You have to do this. If you don't, you're fucking screwed. What if you were 4th or 5th pick and they take all the roles you main? Huh? What are you gonna do? That's why it is essential to know every role at least at a gold level. Because if you're stuck with that shitty lane, you could actually do well instead of feed your ass off. The third tip would be to know your champion limit. There's another huge thing that most bronze and silver and even a lot of gold players do. Let's say you're playing Katarina and you're fucking fed as shit, and you see a 1v5 pentakill moment. Trust me, no matter how tempted you are to jump in and start spinning to win, you know that deep down inside, if you just wait for your teammates, everything will go way smoother. So, the fourth tip would be positioning accordingly for your role. Bronze to high golds also mess this up big time, even plats and wild turtle. This is super important because if you position well, you can obtain your maximum damage output. It is essential that you master this skill on mid laners and especially AD carries. Like, why would you go near a team fight and you don't even have flash up? It's just imminent death. The fifth tip would probably be to never fight at a disadvantage. For example, the enemy team has 18 kills is a fucking back. The enemy team is 18 kills ahead and has 3 dragons already at 30 minutes. Like, don't fucking fight them. That's just fucking obvious. You shouldn't need this video to tell you, but you know, just in case, I'll remind you. Tip number 6 would be getting picks for your team. This is probably the easiest way to win a game. People are not aware of what can happen in lower elos, therefore picks are very easy to get. Let's say dragon is up in 1 minute. It's as easy as sneaking 2 or 3 people into an enemy bush and just jumping the guy. Then you got a 4v5 on your hands. They literally have to bend over and give you dragon because there's no way they're gonna win a 4v5 unless they got like some fat ass bitch on their team. And the 7th tip would be vision is extremely important. This kind of brings it back to picks because you aren't going to get any if you don't know where they are. You aren't going to be able to set up a gank if you don't even know where the enemy jungler is. And step number 8 would be thinking like the enemy team. This is actually kind of hard to do because you've got your own shitty team to think about. It is a very advanced skill, but when you use this thinking method, you have to imagine what is the next step the enemy might do. The enemy. For example, if the enemy team is ahead and dragon is up in like 2 minutes, the enemy support will probably go ward and pink around, which is an easy pick for mid and your jungler. But with the mindset of being behind, you won't think about that. You'll be thinking of farming. So just always be aware on what the enemy might be doing. And step number 9, last but not least, it's a team game. You always have to rely on your teammates. Well, almost all the time. This is a big point because if you really want to win, you have to respect them, or at least fake the respect, because no one would try any harder to win if you are just a fucking shithead and is constantly flaming and pinging the guy who makes a small mistake. But for real though, you can't win them all. There are 9 things. These are the 9. Oh, fuck, bitch. Okay, I'm gonna just repeat that part. But for real though, you can't win them all. These are the 9 things to help you escape Elo Hell. Alright, now it won't fucking, so here's a few extras, you know, like something I throw at you, some spice in. So for in-depth runes and masteries, I use a website called champion.gg. It's fantastic. It tells you exactly what you need for whichever role and champion you're playing. It's great. Go check it out. And the other extra is raging at your teams. There's no point in raging at your teams because no matter what, it will not make them play any better at all. Like, if anything, it'll make them play worse. And probably the best extra tip I can give you is just fucking turn off all chat. This is one my friend taught me a long time ago. This greatly reduces the chances of the enemy tilting you. Just think about it. There is no reason to talk to the enemy team. You don't even know, like, you don't need to know anything they are saying because they want to win. They don't want you to win. Although the only downside to this is that you can't shit talk the enemy team, so yeah. Alright, so thank you for watching my video, guys. I'm Arunxr. Like, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed it or even learned something new. Peace.